Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Lost Twin Tarot. My name's Colette, if you've never viewed me before. I did the first round of readings, with the water signs. I apologize if they were a little bit rough. The monthly readings for March. This is your weekly reading for March 4th through the 10th. I was meditating on your cards, and I feel like this week could be an emotional time for you. Um, I was getting that almost like there could be um almost like there could be like an anniversary of something um coming up. Um, or there's just could be something that's just a very emotional time this week. Everything could be kind of annoying you. Just like everything from just like people could be asking you questions. You're just like, I don't want to deal with it right now. Um, Anything to just like notification bells going off or anything like that, alarms going off. Um, I was getting the sense of like you feeling like you're a fish out of water. That's what I kept hearing. You're a fish out of water. Um, I was also getting the sense like because you're feeling emotional, you were trying to you're almost like doing some like retail therapy, like you're trying to buy not like shopping sprees, but you're trying to um maybe you're like I was like getting a sense of just kind of like some self-care items, maybe doing your hair differently, um just something like that, something just like self-soothing things. Um like candles, different things like that, just to kind of soothe your soul. Um, but that's what I was kind of getting with that. Um, trying to trying it kind of comes in and goes out so fast. I was trying to remember if there was anything else there. It'll come to me probably as soon as I start. I apologize, Cancer, if you can hear that. There's like so much construction going on outside my house. Let's see what we have. This is from March 4th through the 10th. So we have the Magician, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and Ten of the Ten of Cups. So on the bottom of the deck, you do have the star. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords with the Magician. You have the Three of Swords with the Five of Wands. The Seven of Cups with the Ace of Swords, the Tower with the King of Pentacles, the Hermit with the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Swords with the Ten of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands. All right, so let's get into it. Excuse me, capybara. Let's just move that right out of the way. All right, so right off the bat, you have the Magician with the Eight of Swords, and I feel like what this is saying is that, for this week, I feel like you've been wanting something, you've been trying to bring something back down, to earth, as above, so below. You've been trying to manifest something, you're trying to get something, to, come to life. But I feel like in a way, with that Eight of Swords, it's that self-imposed restriction. And I feel like you just can't get it to happen because there's something that you are bound to, or you feel bound to, or you feel like you're stuck. You feel almost like you're trapped. But just remember that you're not trapped. But you almost feel like you just kind of are. The Eight of Swords is that, I can't, I shouldn't, I won't. And it's almost like you feel like it could be a sense of guilt towards something. I feel like almost like if you're trying to manifest something, but something is like almost like blocking it. Maybe you want to um, uh, go back to work or school or something like that, but you say, but then, what if I have, what if I, you know leave my kid, at a sitter all day, they're gonna hate me or whatever. And it's like, well, people do it all the time. It's, it's it's no big deal, right? I mean, so I feel like it's almost like an idea in your head that you need to get, kind of get out of it. But, cancers, they're very emotional. And it's like, it's because they just have so much love for people. Cancers are so full of love. When they love, they just love with their whole heart. And whatever relationship they have, they just, put so much energy into it. They put so much love into it. They just, whether it's their kids, their partners, their parents, whatever it is, they just really put so much love into it. And when they are rejected in any way or feel like they are putting out any rejection, it really hurts them. I've always felt like with the Five of Wands, you have the Three of Swords. I feel like this could be this is conflict and competition. This could be something that has already happened or could be happening this week. This could be something that you're having an inner conflict within yourself with that you just can't, get past. Um, or this could be something that is actually just happening around you. This might not even be something that is happening with you. It could be happening around you, and because you're like witnessing it, I feel like this could be really draining you as well. And just like the Cancer crab, you could be going back into the shell, just like, that's just like they always do. They don't, they go and they retreat. It's a defense mechanism. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Seven of Cups. Um, I feel like what this is saying is that you've been contemplating on the right decision, and with that, I feel like it's almost like you've been trying to find clarity. You're trying to weigh your options. You really don't know which one to choose, but you don't want to make the wrong decision. Um, but I feel like you're going to be gaining clarity on something. I feel like, oh, that was the other thing. It just came to me. I feel like also because you're going to be um, in an emotional state this week. And this may not be for all of you, but just some. I feel like um, I was getting also that you could be reaching out to somebody that you haven't been talked to, whether this could be a sibling or a friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Um, you could be gaining clarity. They could be helping you, guide you, whether it's something they say, um, whatever it might be. I feel like they could be helping guide you, maybe um, giving you some advice that could help aid you, not making the decision for you, but just kind of helping you. Um, with the King of Pentacles, you have the Tower. This could involve a Taurus person or another Earth sign, or they could have some a Taurus um, placement in their chart. Um, I feel like whatever is happening, this could involve something like that. This week that's causing like kind of like an emotional upset. This could be your placement too in your chart. Um, it could be this can represent your stability as well. You feel like maybe um your stability is kind of being rocked around a little bit, and that's why. And you feel like, I need to tear this tower down and regain my stability, because this could also be this Knight of Pentacles person could be affecting your stability as well. Um, Next you have the Hermit and you have the Ace of Cups. And I feel like what that's saying is that, you've done a lot of thinking, you've done a lot of contemplating, and you've gained a lot of wisdom from this situation. Um, like I said, if this could be the anniversary of something, or and that's why it's an emotional time, or if you're reflecting back just to a different time in your life or whatever it may be, or if this is just an emotional time altogether. Um, I feel like reflecting back, and now you've gained a lot of wisdom from the situation. And because you have gained a lot of wisdom, now you're even, you know, you still have a lot to learn, but because what you've experienced, now you feel even, um, you feel confident in yourself, to go forward and to almost, you know, be able to do things, I feel like, on your own, in a different way. The Ace of Cups is all about, being able to, that's like your self-love overflowing, all your emotions are overflowing. Um, I feel like you could also be coming to a realization about something as well, which could be making you feel almost overwhelmed as well. With the Five of Swords, you have the Ten of Cups. Um, the Five of Swords, you know, you have this dress on there, and it's like those scissors are being cut out. I feel like in order to get to this Ten of Cups, you're going to need to cut something out, and this could be a person, this could be a situation that you need to um, cut out or move away from, whatever it may be, in order to get to that Ten of Cups. Um, I feel like somebody could be really draining your energy also, or something um, could be really draining your energy as well. I mean, you start with the Magician, you end with the Ten of Cups on both sides, and then you have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. I feel like whatever that Five of Swords situation, that's, all connected to that Eight of Swords. So let's pull some additional clarifiers for you. Let's see here. With the Eight of Swords and the Magician, what do we have for Cancer from March 4th through the 10th here? You have the Hierophant. This is another Taurus card. Um, so, yeah, you definitely could have some connection to a Taurus. This could also be, a reflection on something that has to do with the, like a higher, you know, type of, like a hierarchy type of relationship, whether this is um, like a parent or someone who's seen as someone with power, whether this is like a like if this is like a religious thing, um, or something like like if you're breaking away from something, um, if it's something like that, or if it's something like you feel like you're stuck with like your family, or if it's something like you're stuck with inside of a school or anything like that, it's all about tradition. Like if you feel like you're trying to like you're stuck in some type of traditional type of thing, um, you know, if this is a marriage situation, I feel like you would have already it's kind of already would have been kind of knowing, it could be already knowing, or it's already in the works. With the Three of Swords, with the Five of Wands, you have the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth here going on, so you definitely could be dealing with an earth sign. Um, this could also have to do with you know, you could be upset because you feel like this could also be affecting your money situation. Um, possibly like that's why you could potentially feel trapped. Um, and that's why you almost feel like you're torn. But let's see what else we have here. What's the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Swords? With the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords, you have the Page of Pentacles. And I feel like with that same, the Page of Pentacles is all about a fresh opportunity. That is all about, it has to do with money. It also has to do with something that's long lasting, something that has the ability to grow, because you start out as a page, and then it grows into the King of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles is all about, that long lasting stability, So I feel like if you're breaking away from something, there's another opportunity for you not far off. What's the tower with the King of Pentacles? You have the Sun. Um, this is the third water reading I've done, and every water sign has gotten the Sun. Um, so it's something with uh, the water signs this week so far. Each one of you have gotten the Sun this week. So, um, and each sign has been about like a almost like dealing with a hardship, but by the end it's like almost like a happy time. But each hardship has been almost like a different scenario. Um, with the tower, you have the Sun, and I feel like that's almost confirmation that like brighter days are coming. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands with that, and I feel like with this Knight of Wands, like I was saying during the meditation, is that it's almost like a annoying. Those annoyances, they just keep getting to you. They just keep getting to you. I feel like if you're in a like a living situation, or if you're dealing with somebody, or this is a work situation, um whatever this could be, or whatever you're dealing with, or even if you don't live or work or anything like that, you just have some tie up with whatever the situation is. I feel like this kid on here, he just looks really annoying. It just looks like somebody just would push off that bike. um but I feel like what that's saying is just like it's like these almost like they're like annoyances, and it's like this almost would be the week, or this has been building, I feel like, for a long time, and I feel like this is like the week where you're just like, that's it, I can't stay, I'm done. Um but it's going to lead you to a better place. I mean, you have the Sun, and then you have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups in between. What's the Hermit and the Ace of Cups? You have the Strength card, and you have the King of Pentacles again. And the King of Pentacles again on the bottom of this deck. Again, it's just more Earth is coming out. I feel like with the Strength card is that you've had to be very strong for a long time. You've had to keep almost like quiet about this too. Like you had to put on a brave face. Um, I also feel like if this is a situation that you're breaking away from, you're almost pulling out so much strength that you didn't even know you have. And you're realizing how much stronger of a person you are if you're breaking away from a situation, or just being brave enough to either start something, end something, um, or just almost kind of switching things around. If you're not ending a situation, but potentially fixing a situation, you could be like almost confronting somebody, and things you like working things out with somebody, or working things out in a situation. Because things, I mean, things aren't always, over. There's always room for, improvement as well. What's the Five of Swords and the Ten of Cups lastly? All right, you have the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, that can be a work card, but it's also about a card of, just, working together, and recognition as well. That's on the bottom of the deck. You have the Knight of Cups. That's a classic, knight in shining armor card. I feel like with the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Cups, you know, it's almost like you could be giving somebody an ultimatum, and it's requiring a lot of strength for you to do that. And because you're doing that, it's showing a lot of bravery, and somebody's not expecting it. And because you're showing so much emotion, and you're almost so worked up about it, potentially, I feel like that's almost bringing in people to kind of work with you, and could be, fixing a situation, smoothing out a situation for you, um, or it just could be a whole new person coming in altogether. This doesn't have to be a love situation. Um, the only others, I mean, this also could have been someone you thought could have been a knight in shining armor, and then they turned out to be more of a, you know, someone who just wanted to kind of, you know, wanted to win at all costs type of thing. Like no matter what you tried to do, they just had to have the last word type of thing. But just take it how it resonates. I feel like you have a lot of good cards here, Cancer. So I really wouldn't worry about it. I mean, you have the Sun, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ten of Cups, and I feel like um, things are going to end up working out no matter what. Things look like they're going to smooth out as long as you follow your follow the way you're guided with your emotions. I'm going to leave it there. Again, I really hope you enjoyed your reading. I promise I hope they just keep improving and getting better. If you like this content, just please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much. I hope to see you again and really enjoy your week. Thanks. Bye.